Also this evening, a trial more than 3 years in the making. Opening statements started today in the manslaughter case against Tony Earls.
It was Valentine's Day 2022 when investigators say Earls was robbed at gunpoint while at an ATM in Houston. Prosecutors then say he fired shots at who he thought was the suspect, instead hitting 9-year-old Arlene Alvarez, who was riding in a car with her family.
We have team coverage for you this evening explaining the years-long case, but we begin with Arlene Ruiz with what happened in court today.
Guys, it was an emotional day in court today. 2 witnesses took the stand, but we also heard that 911 call made by Arlene Alvarez's mother. Truly, truly gut-wrenching. Now, we want to warn you, this is very tough to hear.
Please take a deep breath through me and call for her. What is the location? Wendy, please take a deep breath.
And that right there was the reaction of Tony Earls. He appeared to be crying right after that 911 call was played, as a responding officer was testifying at that moment. Now, during opening statements, prosecutors told jury they'll prove Earls acted recklessly, claiming he fired 10 shots that night and lied on the 911 call by saying the robber shot at him first. The defense argued back, saying Earls believed he was within his legal right to fire at a fleeing armed suspect, and that the Alvarez family vehicle may have been mistaken for the getaway car. And taking the stand today was also Arlene's dad, Armando. He describes what he saw that night and the desperate effort to save his daughter's life.
The person shooting at my vehicle, he only shot 2 towards the robber, and he intentionally turned his gun towards my vehicle, shot twice, and then shot 6 times toward my vehicle, and 2 of those bullets hit my truck. I was trying to get her to wake up because her eyes was already closed. Was she still breathing? She was breathing heavily. I was going crazy. I was trying to figure out how to save my daughter, how to get her to open her eyes.
Now, jurors were also shown body camera footage of officers arriving at the scene, including the moment Armando Alvarez spoke to police after the shooting. And for the first time, surveillance video from the Chase Bank was played in court, showing Earls and his wife being robbed at gunpoint, and then Earls stepping out of his car and firing his gun. Now, the jurors were released today for the end of the day earlier, just a few hours ago, but they say the trial will resume again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. as Arlene Alvarez's dad will be cross-examined by the defense. Reporting live, Arlene Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Thank you for that walkthrough, Arlene.
Continuing our team coverage now, Stephen Goen takes us back to the scene near the intersection of Woodridge and Winkler in the Gulfgate area. Stephen, walk us through what led to this shooting.
We know this all started with a robbery at this bank's drive-through ATMs. They've moved, but this is where they used to be. Investigators say that Tony Earls and his wife were here around 9:45 that night when a stranger walked up and robbed them at gunpoint. Surveillance video released at the time shows that robbery from at least 2 different angles. Now, at some point during this incident, that robbery suspect tossed Earls' keys. That's according to his attorney. Then, when he exited the vehicle, Earls claimed that robbery suspect fired at him first multiple times. In surveillance video, you can see that man running down Winkler Drive, turning with a gun in hand. After that, Earls fired back. He fired first at the suspect, then at a pickup truck on the street. Earls has said he thought that robbery suspect got into the truck, but it turned out to be the Alvarez family. When those shots rang out, 9-year-old Arlene Alvarez was struck in the head, then died. As for that robbery suspect, investigators say he continued to come down Winkler Drive before turning into this business. On surveillance video, you can see him scaling the fence with what appears to be a gun and a wallet in hand. After that, the suspect kept on running, and he's still not been identified or apprehended. Anyone with information about that man or this case still being urged to call police or Crime Stoppers. In Houston, Stephen Goen, KHOU 11 News.
Such a tragic sequence of events. Stephen Goen, thank you for laying it all out. We'll be streaming the testimony in this trial live on KHOU 11 Plus. Download on your TV and watch for free.